Hi, Facebook. So, if you're wondering, oh my goodness, my freaking nose every morning, it's so itchy. Anyway, if you're wondering why the iPad is angled towards the heavens with the sun right there, it's because the button to start the live stream is now at the very bottom of the screen for some reason, and I can't just set it up where I need to actually do the Daily Dish in the morning because the button is buried behind the board. I think I explained this yesterday, but it doesn't hurt to go over it again, right? There we go. So, let's dish.
Billy the Kid has your dish. It's the dish.
There was a time when Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was the highest paid actor in the world. That time was last year. It was amazing enough that title would go to a former professional wrestler. But this year's highest paid actor is even more surprising, in my opinion. Mark Wahlberg. The dude made $68 million in the past year, which was enough to push The Rock and his measly $65 million into second place. Maybe you, like me, were wondering how the heck Mark Wahlberg commands such a hefty paycheck. Turns out he's actually busier than I thought. His most high-profile role was in Transformers: The Last Knight, but he also starred in Daddy's Home 2, the A&E reality show Wahlburgers, and he does ads for AT&T. So rounding out the top 5 highest paid actors are Vin Diesel, Adam Sandler, somehow, maybe due to his deal with Netflix, and Jackie Chan, who made $49 million almost exclusively from the Chinese box office. Interestingly enough, I looked up the last couple of years, and even though Jackie Chan doesn't do much in America anymore, he's been in the top 5 since 2015. It looks like we're probably just days away from a new Taylor Swift song. Word on the street is she'll likely be putting out a new single on Friday alongside a complete overhaul of her image. Some mysterious inside sources say that while she's still going to be making pop music, it'll be completely different from her last album. Now, if you recall, before Taylor Swift dropped off the map about a year ago, she was already in the process of changing her public appearance. She bleached her hair and started dressing in what is probably best described as a more punk style with a hint of goth. So is that what we'll see when she reemerges? She followed up her weird lizard tail video with another video, twice as long, 20 seconds this time, that still doesn't show the whole animal but makes it pretty clear it's actually a snake. Those are currently her only posts on Twitter and Instagram, so her fans are wondering, are we about to see the rise of Dark Taylor? I'm going to call it now. The single or the album is going to have something to do with the word hiss. I guess we'll find out on Friday. Maybe? I don't know. These sources are kind of shady. And I have had about enough of the talk about celebrities running for political office, but this may be one of the silliest instances I have encountered yet. Apparently, Democrats in California want Scooter Braun to run for governor of the state. If you're not familiar with Scooter Braun, he's the manager of Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, Usher, and Kanye West, and he also gave massive mainstream exposure to one-hit wonders Carly Rae Jepsen and Psy, the guy who did Gangnam Style. Apparently, his emotional speech at the Ariana Grande One Love Manchester benefit concert back in June inspired support from powerful Democrats in Cali who aren't happy with the current candidates. I mean, considering Braun's ability to lead such a diverse cast of characters to massive success, maybe he'd be pretty decent at it. We are talking about the state that was once governed by Arnold Schwarzenegger, after all. The question is Scooter a better name for an elected official than the Governator? Or perhaps more importantly, do we really want to put a guy in office who got Gangnam Style stuck in our head for months? That's the Daily Dish on Jams 96.3.
Billy the Kid in the morning. Next.
Oh, boy! So, yeah. Future tonight at SPAC. Don't have any more tickets to give away on the air. Just gave them away my last pair right after 7. That's it for free Future tickets. But if you have your tickets already, like if you bought lawn seats, if you bought lawn seats, we're going to be doing a live broadcast outside of SPAC, a Route 50 entrance, Sundial area. If you've ever been to SPAC, I'm sure you're familiar with it. If you haven't been to SPAC, it's almost impossible to miss. We're going to be out there, and we'll be doing ticket upgrades, so make sure you stop by our table. Come say hi. I'll be there. Scott Pank will be there. I think DJ iRock is going to be out there as well, doing some mixing, which is what he's really good at mixing if you've never listened to his show. So come by and see us, and you can score some jam swag. It's going to be a good time. And that's pretty much what's going on. It's Future Day, We've been anticipating this show for months. Of course, we got the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show coming up in a little bit less than 3 hours. So you can catch that. We'll probably be talking about Future a lot there and reminding you throughout the day of your opportunities to get those ticket upgrades. So come out and see us tonight at SPAC. Live broadcast kicks off around 3. So we will see you there.